Mexico still lead the charge in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying campaign with the Americans and the Canadians breathing down their necks. But who's going to take advantage in the next round of matches? We're going to come at you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another British video today. We look forward to match number 7 in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying campaign for Qatar 2022. We'll get to that in just a second. A big shout out to my VIPs. And of course, if you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe. Get back to all things World Cup related, Blackburn Rose related, World Football related. We're going to all here, boys, under one rooski. That's right, Canada keeping up the heat. Of course, trying to make themselves into the World Cup for the first time in a long time, if ever. Of course, with the Americans, of course, keeping the heat up with Mexico. We'll take a look at all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. But anyway, let's bring you bang up to date with, of course, the games from the last round of matches. So let's get into it then, shall we? Of course, looking forward to these next round of matches. But these are the games that did take place last time around. Of course, we've got the table down there. Of course, USA did pick up a 2-1 win over Costa Rica, get back to winning ways for them. Had to move up to second in the table, 11 points on the board, 3 points adrift, of course, up against Mexico. Meanwhile, Canada kept up the heat with just 1 point, of course, behind it, the Americans, with a 4-1 win over Panama, as, of course, they look to get themselves back on track as well this time around. Honduras did lose to Jamaica, their first win of the campaign. Of course, is it too little, too late for them? Probably not. Of course, I think the top 3 are set in stone. It just depends on what order they work out. But of course, that 4th spot will go to the wire. I think anyone still has an outside sniff on that one. Meanwhile, El Salvador did lose to Mexico, of course, who remain unbeaten. And this one, as do Canada as well, so far. And as you see from the table there, that's what the situation looks like. What did I do? I got myself 3 out of 4, which of course no one really. I didn't see the Jamaica result. But anyway, that's my picks. This is, of course, the Pickaroonies. Of course, Iman Hussein got himself 4 out of 4. Well done to you, sir. Of course, that was last time around. Of course, what about the overall grand scheme of things? Well, here we go. Kicking on forward, it does look like Paul Budden is the man at the moment with 14 points on the ball. Alex Weller, Hans Wurst, James BCFC, and Winky are, of course, in second spot. But, of course, a lot of points still on the offering over in the CONCACAF, so make sure you get your picks in for the next round right here, right now. And now, take a little look. Of course, if you want to get involved, of course, use the website here, cut.the/WC22 CONCACAF. That's right, that'll get you involved with the next round of matches. And of course, we got them right here, right now. 4 matches on the horizon for this weekend, and a bit of a zinger as well. So we're going to start off top of the shop there. Honduras up against Panama. Let's get into this one now. These matches will take place on the 12th of November. Pretty sure the 16 times though. These two sides, Honduras and Panama. 5 wins to Honduras, 6 wins to Panama, and 5 draws. Honduras coming to this without a win in at least 6 games. Of course, 25% form for them right now. Meanwhile, Panama come to this just 1 win in the past 4 for them. 50% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time around in Honduras was a 1-0 win. It was a friendly. It was back in November 2018. However, they also played each other in the Gold Cup back in July. It was a 3-2 win for Honduras on this one. So Panama's last win over Honduras was a 1-0 win way back in 2016. It was in Honduras as well. Of course, coming at you though, Honduras did lose to Jamaica last time around. Of course, Panama did lose to Canada last time around. Got no odds on this one as well, so we're going to go with my gut. My gut says a 2-0 win for Honduras on this one at home. They've got to win their home games and be the first win of the campaign, and again potentially move them up to what we're looking at 5th in the table, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Meanwhile, it also will actually depend on what goes on in this match as well. Canada will take on, of course, Costa Rica. Canada looking very good at the moment. Of course, maybe, just maybe, this is the golden generation for them as well to get through to the World Cup. Of course, they are qualified, I think, already for the 2026 World Cup qualifier, the 2026 World Cup, because they are hosts. But this would be massive for them to get there on their own right, on their own backs. It'd be fantastic. Anyway, they take on Costa Rica. Of course, played 11 times. They've done 3 wins to Canada, 4 wins to Costa Rica, and 4 draws. Costa Rica coming to this just 1 win in 6 for them, 42% form. A lot of draws knocking around, drawing 3 of the past 6. Up against Canada, though, but actually unbeaten the last 6 games, 67% form for them right now. Of course, 2 wins in the past 6 games, 4 draws as well for Canada. Not that impressive, but good enough. Anyway, last time played in Canada was a 0-0 draw back in July 2015. It was in the CONCACAF Gold Cup Group B, so might not necessarily been in Canada. However, the last official game that I can verify in Canada was a 1-0 win for Costa Rica. That was back in May 2013. Of course, Canada beat Panama last round 4-1 win. That was in Canada. Meanwhile, Costa Rica picked up a loss against the Americans last time round. That was, of course, back in the October fixtures on this one. Going to go with my gut. My gut says Canada won this one 2-1 win. And again, keep up the heat with the top of the table. That match actually will put them second, of course, depending on what goes on with this game, which is, of course, a bit of a zinger chicken dinner, is, of course, the highlight of this match day. Match number 7, as, of course, Mexico go to USA, of course, in another hotly tested encounter. We might even do a watch along this one, depending on how things go. Anyway, the played 25 times since 2002, 12 wins for America, 7 wins for Mexico, and 6 draws. Biggest win for USA was a 2-0 win. The biggest win was a 5-0 win. Of course, USA came to just 1 defeat the past 6 games, 67% form for them right now. Me and Mexico came to just 1 defeat the past 6 games, so then 67% for them at the moment as well. Looking forward to this one, of course. Last time around, they played each other in the CONCACAF Gold Cup knockout stage. It was the final. It was a win for the United States. They also played in the Nations League final. Also, United States won. Last time they played each other. Last time they played each other in qualifying campaign. Of course, not in a final or anything like that. Was it on USA soil? Back in 2019, it was a 3-0 win for Mexico on this one. So, yeah, back-to-back wins for USA. And, of course, a very, very hotly contested match. Of course, the USA came to the back of that win over Costa Rica. Meanwhile, Mexico did lose to Ecuador in a friendly back in October, of course. 3-2 loss to there. But, of course, what does my gut say on this one? Of course, of these two lock-ons in the United States, I think it will end up as a 2-2 draw, point split right at the middle, which, of course, will give Canada a big old boost as they could potentially leapfrog into second spot. Kicking on forward to the final game of this group, of this match day, will be El Salvador up against Jamaica. Both sides need the win. Of course, El Salvador in 7th. Of course, Jamaica are in 6th, both on 5 points as well. Played each other 7 times in 2004. Nothing for El Salvador. 4 wins for Jamaica. 3 draws. Of course, El Salvador coming to this just 1 win and 6 for them. 25% form for them. Meanwhile, Jamaica coming to this just 1 win and 6. In fact, 1 defeated past 4 for them. 33% form at the moment. Last time around, of course, in El Salvador was a 0-0 draw. That was back in the CONCACAF Group C back in 2019. Of course, coming at you though, El Salvador did lose to Mexico last time around. Of course, Jamaica picked up a winning over Honduras on this one. This one match is over in El Salvador. I'm going to go with a win for Jamaica though. Jamaica back-to-back wins for them, I believe, in the World Cup qualifying campaign. That could put them on to 8 points and potentially move them into top 4, depending on what goes on when this top matchup here. That, my friends, is what I've got for you. Be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Also, check out this link here, of course, Cutley Flush WC22 CONCACAF. That'll get you involved with the picks. Of course, get you free to enter. Good bit of fun. And of course, it's all about picks. Get your picks in, of course, and of course, give us some love and smash your subscribe. Check the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, Patreon as well. But until then, folks, we are done. We'll be back again for the next round of matches, which of course will be around about on the 16th or something like that, of the next round of matches. So of course, we've got these round of matches, and of course, the next ones. But until then, folks, we are done.